What's up, guys? So in today's video we're going to be removing the stock plastic gas tank skid plate and putting in a skid plate from RCI. The one I chose is aluminum, that's a black powder coat. You can also go with an aluminum non-powder coat, a steel one which will actually be a bit cheaper, and then a steel one with a powder coat as well. All you'll need for this install is a socket wrench, small, big, doesn't matter, and a 13mm socket. You essentially have just 4 bolts to remove, which are the 2 that are up there, 1 and 2, and then 2 more which are down there, 1 and 2. Besides the socket wrench, there's one other thing besides the socket wrench, the other thing which will actually be pretty helpful is having some ramps. Besides the socket wrench, which is an absolute necessity, having some ramps would actually be really helpful. Just to raise either the rear or the front of the vehicle, doesn't really matter. The rear is probably the better choice. You don't need to. I didn't because I didn't have ramps at the time and I didn't want to bother jacking it up. No, this install shouldn't take more than 30 minutes. I'd say 15 honestly. But another thing that will be helpful if you're not using ramps, even when using ramps, is if you don't have a second person helping you, using a jack to hold the other end up while you bolt the other end in.
Okay, so what you get in the kit is one aluminum skid plate. Now you can get a powder coater or not. I did, and honestly, it's pretty glorious. It looks and feels amazing. The aluminum actually is not all that flexible, which is good. I like that. So, but I think it does cost more than the steel. So you get the skid plate, and then you get a couple washers and locking nuts. And, well, that's about all you get. So it's essentially just 4 bolts that you're taking out on the bottom with the plastic skid plate, which is there now, right here. Just take out those 4, drop the skid plate, put this up, lock those new 4 in, and then you're done. The process shouldn't take anything more than 30 minutes, including the time to lift and lower the car. Okay, so it's really not all that difficult to get them out, to undo the bolts. They are a 13mm, and I only have 2 more to go over here. Once I get those out, this piece of plastic just pops out, and we'll throw the aluminum one in. So a quick tip, when you get to the last 2, you're gonna want to unscrew the one furthest away from your head, because like, then you can scooch out and get the last one without, without it falling on you. And here's the plastic skid plate. It's not a cheap plastic, but it's pretty tough. Thick. I mean, they wouldn't want to go cheap on that for a Raptor, would they? But yeah, aluminum will beat this any day. So toss that over there. We're gonna want to make sure to keep the old bolts and washers that are attached to the bolts, just in case. And let's throw on the aluminum. Doing this with 2 people would be a lot easier, but if you're by yourself, if you use a jack right there, or some kind of stand to hold up one end of the skid plate while you work on the other, then it's actually not that bad. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get them all hand tightened first, just so that it's in place, and then you'll go with the ratchet and tighten it all the way. So you're going to want to tighten until it's firm, but you don't want to go past that at all. So once you get to here, that's firm, and you're done. And 20 minutes later, including putting the Raptor on jacks, you're done.